Alright, let's start. um, well, by just studying to just draw as much magic as possible. I guess that's gonna be a plan. Oops. So why the... So... Split. So why did the let's let's chat. Oh. Split up to 60. I was supposed to do this while being offline, but I haven't played. Oops. Thunder. Split. I haven't played since yesterday. Can we get sleep? I don't know if we can get sleep, so I'm not gonna switch those yet. And then Squall. Split. Like, I know we can get sleep inside the school, but I don't know if we can outside of the school yet. So I'm just gonna go and split my magic a bit so we can... Oops. So it's gonna be easier to just Thunder to... No, not to Selfie, to him. Ugh! No! Take off. Ah! Okay. I want him to have 60. Yeah, we can get sleep inside, but I'm not sure if we can outside, so it's... well, I'm just waiting for... Let's just try to get some magic today. Today's gonna be a short and sweet stream. I was watching a movie and I wanted to start at 10 and then I got stuff going on until 11 and then I was watching a movie and then I didn't see the time. So yeah, I'm late. I'm like 2 hours late from my plan, but I just stuck as much magic as we can. Do, 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 do. Fuck. I know eventually we can switch cards. But I'm not anywhere near where I can get cards, so... Might as well just draw. And have a chat. Oh, my nose is itchy. So yesterday, after my stream, I ended up going to bed super late because I ended up working on my VTuber project. And I was able to make my character actually move in Unreal, which was pretty cool. Now I just need to get something to have motion for the other character so I can switch between the two. And then once we got that, then I can just start decorating and make the place look lively and figure out how I can move things around and touch, like interact with stuff. For example, I need to learn, like, if there's a chair, if I go to the chair with my character, how can I sit on it? Since I don't know anything about Unreal, I don't know how to do that, so I'll need to learn a little bit. I have so much learning to do. Oop. But this time, since we're all at 70 or so, it's gonna take less time to just draw everything that we can. Oh, I don't know if he was done with lizards. I know the other two are done. But I'm not sure if Zell is done. So I was watching a movie called Kuragame. It's like... Oh. Is she full? Jellyfish Princess. And it's just a feel-good movie. It's based on an anime though. I haven't... or a manga. I haven't seen the anime or read the manga though. But the live action is just like a feel-good movie. It just feels good to watch. Yeah, she has that scan. She has everything else. Yeah. It's a good movie. I was watching sappy movies today. Sappy movies day. And Selfie's so much quicker at drawing than everybody else. He's not even done with Blizzard. Did I just not give him Blizzards? Like, Selfie gets like super numbers. I wonder if that has to do with her magic stats, because her magic stat is higher. I don't remember if that has to do with anything. But he's still not done with Blizzard. And the other two are almost done with everything else. Though he does less magic, but I tried to give him like 70 of each. She's done with everything. Just sell yourself, I guess. He's done with this. He's done with this. No, don't cast. Stuck it. But Zell is super slow at drawing. Okay, now you're done with... Now you're done with Blizzard. Well, I got 8 this time. Cast on him, I guess. While the other two are getting their magic they need. I love the music in this game. That's the first game CD I ever bought. Alright, Zal, come on now. You're slow. You're so slow. 3. Hopefully he's almost done. And he can move on to... Who needs help? Him. Okay. Hopefully Zell can move on to scan soon. Not yet, really? I'm sure I gave you like 70 of each. You're so slow. Like, Selfie has nothing else to do. She's done. But Zell is so slow at drawing. Oh, my goodness. We're just gonna do this one, then we're gonna try to head to the train. I'm not gonna worry about, like, the others. Not yet, anyway. Otherwise, it's just gonna take too long to just draw magic. But I do want to do the lamp, and the lamp is gonna need my stats top notch. What do I do? Zell, you're slow. Like 3. Everybody's full, like... Come on, Zell. Alright, aside from Zelda, just stack. Otherwise, it'll never be done. Ew. Attack, draw, if you still alive. Oh, you're finally done with... Alright. He's finally done with cures. Alright. I'm not gonna bother about everything else. I should if I want to maximize, like... Do you think we can do the lamp? I don't know if we can do the lamp. I don't know if we're strong enough. Because it's kind of harsh. Hello, Lara. How are you today, hun? Yeah, mods do that. But it's okay. You don't need to be so. Oh. I appreciate you just being here. And who knows, Johnny's gonna go crazy one of these days again. He's not first anymore, so... But I appreciate you stepping in. How are you today? I'm doing riveting content. I'm drawing magic. I said I wasn't gonna keep going, but I want to do the lamp. And the lamp is really hard. Ooh, what game are you gonna get? Oops. I'm pretty good. Ooh, Resident Evil. I can't play Resident Evil games. I get too scared. Yeah, I got that. I'm not good with scary games normally, unless they're multiplayer. I like the stories. So for most of the old Resident Evil, oops, most of the old Resident Evil books, most of the old Resident Evil, actually I read the books because I love the stories. I just can't play them. Jump scares are not my thing. Like, I have Parasite Heave as well. That, and, Silent Hill 3, I think, that I have on PS2, but PS1 and PS2. But I don't know if I'll be able to play them because I get scared. Yay, jump scares. Yeah, that's... I would... Oh, he's done. Well, just a get then. Okay, she's done with that. She's done with that. Why is it only Cell that's not drawing magic fast enough? Yeah, I'm playing an old ass game. This is my first Final Fantasy that I played a long time ago. This is one of the games that got me like really into gaming. This is a remaster though. It's a little bit prettier than it used to be. Only 65 scans. Wait, what? Okay, so...
Watch out! Watch out!
Aw, Shaw! Thank you! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, everybody! You caught me off guard! How are you, Shaw? How was your raid? How was your raid? How was your stream? Oh my goodness. I'm all flustered. How was your raid? Oh gosh, I can't speak. How was your stream? What were you playing, Genshin? Oh my god, a raid. I just started too, but I'm not doing super interesting stuff. I'm gonna try to do something interesting now, but I'm probably gonna game over. So, you guys can laugh at me. Alright. Four is big, you know. Four is big. It's a big raid. Oh, there is sister my sleep. Stuck. What is it? Be right back. Okay, Lara. Your stream went well. Were you playing Genshin today? I'm doing good. Oh. Wait, that failed. Oh gosh, the goodness. Genshin. I tried playing it, but it felt a lot like Zelda, so I switched back to Zelda yesterday and I had a really hard time. So how's everybody? How's Ari guys? Why can't I stuck this? Why can I not stuck this? Today's stream is kind of short. Yeah, mine is probably gonna be short as well. If I have to. Oh, no, don't do Demi. No. Oh, you got your vaccine. I don't even know when I'm gonna get my vaccine. It's gonna take a while, I think. Oh, your head is dizzy. That's not good. Like, I got my vouchers, but I don't know when I can. Because last time I checked, they were still like 64 plus in age. So, I don't know when Well, 2 hours is pretty good. Especially if you're not feeling good. That's pretty good. I'm actually, I just started. I wanted to start like 2 hours ago. Oh no. That's gonna hurt. I hate this fight. It's like really harsh. Yeah, lately I've been because I don't work until like the end of not the end of the month, but like the 20th or something of August. I've been streaming almost like 6 hours a day, but I was supposed to start 2 hours ago, and then I was watching a movie and I just got lost watching the movie. So, oh my gosh, Zal. Zal not good at magic. Got it. No. Why do I keep doing this with Zal? That's not good. Aw, your arm is numb. That sucks. Yeah, that's that's why you finish early, or is that why I'm late? Yeah, I was watching Could Game It. It's just a feel-good movie. It's just kind of cute. It's like Jellyfish Princess. It's based on a manga, but I haven't read it. I haven't watched the anime, I just watched a live-action movie. But yeah, it's just cute. Oh. Uh. I don't like this fight. I don't know why I'm doing it this early in the game. I'm probably gonna die. It's a harsh fight, and I don't have like all the magic I should at the moment. But yeah, tomorrow I won't be home, so I'm not gonna stream. So I wanted to stream tonight, even though I was a little bit like under the weather and stuck watching movies. But thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate it so much, huh? I want to do the opposite. I want to be able to raid you more often, but since we're on the same time zones, it's kind of hard. Once I go back to work, it's gonna be easier. But right now, I tend to go to bed like at 6 a.m. No, I watch it on Amazon Prime. But like Japanese Amazon Prime, so like they have a new thing called Gamera, and it's like $3 a month for even more than just like regular Amazon Prime. Welcome back, Clara. Welcome back. So what's everybody's plan for today? Well, I'll show you're probably gonna get some rest, right? Get some sleeps. She had a cute booty. Are you talking about Selfie? Selfie's adorable. I love Selfie. She's what I would like to have been when I was younger. Like, super peppy and wanting to be in everything. No. No. No, don't do that to me. No. Ow, 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 ow. No. Draw. Here, cast. Oh, I should have casted Earth on herself. No! Stop it! Stop it! This is a hard fight. Yeah. Your plan is to eat chicken nuggies. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, Demi I'm okay with, because you're just gonna have... Well, not on Siren. Come on. Oh. Slut. Go over. Cast. I'm gonna eat. Okay. Have a good lunch. I'm assuming it's lunch. Unless it's dinner. I don't know where everybody is. I need to make a list. Like, I need to write down, like, to take a paper and like write down, okay, this person is from here. This person is from here. So that I remember where everybody's from. Dinner. Like, time zones are hard. See you, Lara. Have a good dinner. Was this your first one or your second one, Shaw? This is a little bit loud. I should lower it a little bit. The first one. Yeah, I wish I would be able to get the vaccine, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm a little bit worried. But yeah, eventually. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Whew. See you, Laura. Yeah, I heard it's a mixed bag. Like, some people get it really hard, and some people aren't affected at all. It's kind of weird. Okay. The effect of this vaccine is very strong. Yeah, I think it really depends. Oh, my mom said she had nothing. She wasn't, like, affected, almost not at all. So, like, Jamie said she wasn't affected that bad either. So everybody's different with this one. Okay, what is this gonna be? I don't know, BA. I don't know the buttons. Yes, please. OP limit break. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. That was good. Yay! Thank you, Sophie. That full cure was perfect timing. So boys. Yeah, this is a tough fight, and I'm probably too early in the game to actually get it done. Siren. I think she doesn't do the sound she does in Final Fantasy 14. Gonna make some hot milk. Yeah, maybe. I think once I get the vaccine, I'm gonna take a day off if I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to with my job, especially since I've been taking 2 months off now. That's why I'm on almost every day right now. I've been sick, so I've been home. I've been streaming a lot. My job says it's because of all this stuff going on, but honestly, it's the job. But oh well. Come on, just give. You know you want to join us. Yeah. But yeah, maybe after you get the vaccine, it's best to take a day off. Is yours 1 dose or 2? You're gonna get another one? I know the ones in Japan are all 2 doses. Oh, good, no. Shiva's almost dead. No! Why? Shiva's dead. He's getting all my... That's a strong, like a super strong fight. But I wanted to try doing it now, but it might not have been a good plan. That's also why I'm playing this and I'm not playing like a more long game. I almost played Genshin actually. Almost. I cast no, not on that, on Selfie. I almost played Genshin today. Tried it, but I decided just to play this one because I wasn't gonna be on for that long. So how's your how should I say this? Like, how have your streams been lately? You seem to be getting more numbers. Carecast. Earlier I got told. I just realized you're playing a really old ass game. I'm feeling old, man. I'm feeling super old. Yeah. Carecast. GF. Oh no, you spilled your drink? Don't do that. Don't spill your drink. Aw. Yeah, I'm super clumsy, so I do that a lot though. I made french fries yesterday and I dropped a bunch behind my fridge. It was super hard to go and pick them up in the back. Because there's not a lot of space behind there. But I don't want to leave food on the floor because I don't want bugs. Ugh. I have nasty cockroaches. Heal yourself. Oh, Zal, your magic is awful. Oh, you have a reason. Oh. Oh, sloth, please. Do over. Do over. Do over. Do over. No, do over. No. Cast. Yes. Selfie is OP. Selfie is super OP. That thing is super tough though. I was probably too early for fighting Diabolos. Oh. Dual, draw, cure, cast on. I'm going for the easy one because I don't know what A and B and stuff are on my PlayStation, but controller. Because I don't have an Xbox controller. So I don't know what button means what. Cast on Zal, please. See, Selfie can do magic. Alright. Can we do this? I think just because of Selfie's OP, Roulette might be able to do it. Oh, shoot. But I'm not sure yet, because he's really hard. And all of our GFs are gone now. All guardian forces are dead now. So my damage is gonna be garbage. But he's starting to use garbage a lot. Okay, now this is confusing. Because you're giving me... Do over, do over, do over, do over. No! No. Why is Zell so bad at magic? I'm dead. I am dead. There's no way I can survive this. Oh, at this point. I clicked the button. Ooh. Come on, I don't know the buttons. There's no way I can survive this. Knew it. That was a waste of time. Game over. Alright. It closed the game. I think we'll have to get a bit stronger before we try that again. Hi. Let's go to Sal's house. Hello, Sal's mom. Oh, Sal, are you off today? Nah, outdoor class. That rascal is here again. Go say hello. He really looks up to you, you know. He's gonna tell me not to go to his room. Yeah. Strawberry OP. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, don't break your PC. Hi. Sal, you must babysitting me again. I ain't causing you no trouble. Your mom can be pretty strict too. That better be good now that you're here. I'm strong and all, but I can't take both of you and your mom. I'd like a double punch, you know. I'd get killed just like that. Cute kid. Hello, Maya. How are you today, hun? Hugs. Aw, thank you, Mr. Jerking. Hi. Hi. I love the hugs. How are you today? I didn't see you there. Can someone draw it? Yes, we can, because I split my thunder. Yeah. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. She does cards. She does what? You need to buy anything before you go. We could probably do some potions. Oops. Not this many. Phoenix Downs. It should be good. I should probably stock.
Look! Look!
Aw, thank you. Thank you for the host, Maya. You're always so sweet. Thank you. Maya and Mr. Jerkin, how are you? I'm doing good. Still waking up. Well, good morning, Mr. Jerkins. Gherkin? I don't know. Yeah, Gherkin. That sounds better. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. G potion, G returner. That sounds like we need those. But I don't have a lot of money, so let's buy only one of each. Yeah. Mr. Gherkin, yes, okay. Sorry about that. I can speak today. My My face is broken. I don't know what I was thinking saying it like this either. I was like, that sounds weird. Some people pronounce it jerkins. It's hilarious. That's what I just did, but I know it's gherkin, but for some reason it said the other way. I don't know, I'm just being weird. How was your day? My day was okay. I woke up from work because work called me, and then I was too tired, so I passed out again. So I woke up pretty late, and then I just watched movies. That's why I'm so late today. I was watching movies. A transcontinental railroad, baby. It even runs through an underwater tunnel to get to timber. Pretty cool, huh? Buddy's listening to it. Sure is. Yeah, my day was okay. I just watched movies and got carried away watching them, so that's why I've been so late. How about you, Maya? How was your day so far? Sometimes you just need a chill day to relax. Yes. Yes. Well, lately I've been sick, so I've just been sleeping a lot. Actually, it's like the meds I'm taking for my like it's stress induced illness. Ah, thank you. Ah, thank you so much. Duh. Yes, it is. I love my Zelda. But this is the. Ah, thank you so much. That alert just cracks me up. So I just chose it because I like all of my sound alerts are all Zelda stuff. And hold on, the game is frozen probably. Like I love my Zelda, right? And Majora's Mask is one of my favorites. So when I saw that I could put this as my gift, when I put it, I just couldn't resist. This is like when I get raided, I get the watch out from Navi, and so I always like just from the alerts, I know what's going on. Aw, it is right. But thank you so much for the great yesterday I got like a bunch of gifts of subs, and now like, you're giving subs, and I'm gonna
Listen
cry
here,
again.
you little shit.
You guys are so sweet. It has been pretty chill. My team leader. Aw. What? My team leader. I haven't in a while because like I discouraged. Why are you so discouraged, Maya? What's wrong? But thank you so much, Mr. Gherkin. I do appreciate it so much. I hope I can pay it forward. I love you guys, and you guys just coming to chat with me makes me happy, you know. I do appreciate like the bits and the subs and stuff like that, but like what I appreciate the most is just like you guys coming and chatting, well, chatting to me, but also chatting to each other in chat and stuff. That's like I really like just the community aspect of it. I just love it. Like that's what I try to have in my chat. Like just everybody like just talking to each other and like being a community and everything. Yeah. I love you guys. Zell's going crazy. And Selfie's just looking outside. I love trains. Alright then. Selfie's singing, take us away, far away. To the future we will go. I don't know what music she's singing on, so. Because my current setup and the lagging, even though I've changed the settings. Aww. I'm sorry to hear you're having trouble with your setup, Maya. Like, if you want to, I'm not a pro, but I can, like, Johnny and, like, some people in the Discord might be able to help you. So if you need help, feel free to post. Like, if you need help setting up everything for it to work properly. Oh, thank you, Maya. You're always so sweet. Oh yeah, Mr. Gherkins joined the Discord yesterday too, so maybe he can share some information on how his setup is, if he, because he's not like you weren't lagging when I was watching yesterday. So like, feel free to ask me. I don't be like we're cool. We got our magazines. Yeah, like. I know I don't talk as much as I should in the Discord, and that's my bad. But yeah, like always feel free to talk in there, and either I or somebody else will definitely answer. But I'll try my best to always answer when people talk in it. I just need to get better at talking in it. I just threw money at the problem. Be active on Discord. Yes, I know I do need to get better at that. Like I do need to get better at being active on Discords. I'm not very talkative. Like when I stream I am, but when I'm not streaming, I'm really shy and really introverted, so I tend not to talk. But yeah, I do need to be more talkative on Discord. I just like I upgraded my setup too, because like at first I was trying to use like stream avatars at the bottom, and like with stream avatar plus my avatar plus like just the game, my game, like my setup couldn't take it. It was like freezing, not just lagging, it was freezing up my computer. Like the whole thing would go bzzz. So I had to just like stop using stream avatars altogether. That was really bad. Yeah, it is tough to stay active. Like I've been trying like not to stream every day, but almost every day. Tomorrow I'm taking a day off because I won't be home. But like I've been trying to be almost on every day. Yeah, but yeah, like the worst thing is I was playing Phasmo and my it would freeze my computer. Like just trying to run too many things at once. So I love that description. Yeah, streaming is a busy hobby. Exactly. Like, right now, oh, nobody's feeling well. We're all gonna pass out. I'm really sleepy. You okay? Hey, what the? Something's wrong with me, too. I feel sleepy. What's going on? Ugh. Okay, we're all passing out. Yeah, we should. I'm trying. I know Johnny has been trying to get Mr. Thing to play too, so. Yeah, we should definitely play it sometimes. I don't play it by myself, but I would definitely play it with people. Let's all pass out and dream of some random Laguna guy, right? Yay, Laguna. What the? Huh? Because reasons. Dream? Oh, we'd all have cures. I'm very fond of Mario this game. So do I. That's why I'm playing it. That was my first Final Fantasy. So before that, I used to play only Zeldas. Well, almost Zelda and Mario and stuff. So that's why everything on my stream is all Zelda, just because it's been like such a thing in my life. But yeah, this was my first Final Fantasy. So from there, I played this. Then I played Final Fantasy 7, then 9, 10, 10 2. I tried 12, but I didn't like the combat as much. What do they have? Sleep and scan. I do need some, like, when you need to get some magic still. FF7. Then I skipped to 9 and backwards 8. I'm glad this, like, in a way, I'm glad that this one was my first one. Because, how should I say it? Like, compared, the story is great, but the gameplay is kind of weird compared to the other ones. So I'm glad this was my favorite, like my first one, because I like it because it was my first one. But as like I like the gameplay in the others better. 9, 10, even 7 have better kind of gameplay, just because the drawing magic like this is what breaks it. Yeah, like I love the game because the story's great, but like this, doing this forever and ever and ever. This is why I don't like this game. Only a sorceress can use magic, but regular humans can use power magic. Yeah. So that's the only reason, like, I'm glad this was my first Final Fantasy, just because I got like the worst magic system first. But I still loved it though. That was my first like turn-based game, and I just fell in love with it. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah. Ooh, Laguna looks good. They really didn't like this is the and my gripe with this version of the game is that they make the characters look so nice, right? But look at the background. What is this? I say this every time I play it. I love the game. I love the characters. But what is with this background? Let's just kill everything except one. Plunk. But yeah, it was a creative idea, and since it was my first one, I just fell in love with the game. But yeah, the story is good, yes. And lately, like I've been playing so much Zelda, I needed like kind of a break from it, so I opened this one. I thought I'd play Final Fantasy, but lately one of my friends was playing Final Fantasy X, so I didn't want to play exactly the same one he was playing. So okay, let's get rid of. Okay, why are you making me sleep? I love that it gives a chance of pace from the usual system and spending MP to cast spells. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, I just want one left. We should play Phasmo together in the future. Yeah! Definitely. If I can get both of you together, we could probably play. I don't play it solo, but if I have people to play it with, then I would definitely play it. The only thing that I can say is usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays we can't. Because those days are my, like, our group days, but other days I'm free to play. I need to play some, what's the name of it? Left 4 Dead with Striker as well, when she has a chance. Yeah, definitely. You're both in the Discord, so we can arrange it there too. I live in Japan, so for me it's nighttime. But once I start work again at the end of the month, I'm gonna start cutting it my stream much shorter. So be a little bit up a little bit earlier than I am now. But yeah, this week I think we're not playing Phasmo. That's gonna be quite different. We're planning, if Mike wakes up, we're planning to play Neverwinter Nights. I haven't played that since forever. Man, that is gonna bring me back. I'm gonna play probably a Drow Rogue. That's gonna be cool. Neverwinter Nights, yes. I played it like I played through the whole game like so many times. Yeah, the first one. Well, the remaster. Johnny got us the remaster so we can play together. So we're going to try to play that from. I just need to get through the prologue by myself because. But then we're gonna play it together as a group, probably on Tuesday and Wednesday this week if everybody is awake. Hey, aren't we here to fight a war? You know, again, the Almighty Temper Army. Yeah, so why are we wasting our time messing with these animals? Well, you see, it's just that, don't tell me we're lost again. Anyway, we're going home. Dueling City, here we come. Wait, Laguna! I own it. Yes. I had the CD version of... Ooh, water. I had the CD version, but it's back home in Canada, so... Yeah, I can play that. But then, so once I move here, I bought like all of the D&D games on GOG. But then with with the remaster coming out, then I was looking at it. I put it on my wish list. But since I had like so many games, like I had the game like 3 versions of the game. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy it. But then Johnny got it for me. So be right back. Okay. Also hugs because yes. Yay, hugs. Hi, Striker. Yes. Shaw had an accident. But he's here. Yes. How are you today, Striker? How are you, hun? 2.0 is here. Don't call her the piano lady! That's alright. That's it. Forget it. I'm not going. We know you will. The second I got his in second personality and taking over the first. The second side of him. Oh. Show other OP. I think it's more he had an accident, so he switched to his phone. But he's a sub now, apparently.
Listen here, you little shit.
You're both here, okay. So we have both personalities in the house. Ah. Man, I love you guys. I love all the all of the talk going on. Without a reservation, you need to pay in advance. Forget it. The point is kind of evil. Your usual table is ready. Alrighty, I'm there. Yeah. Is this a dream? That's pretty cute. What's going on? What's happening to me? We know it's kind of evil. You're funny. You guys are funny. At ease, man. We're going all out tonight, right, boys? May I take your order? The usual. They did make him to look really nice. Nice. Look at that. Me too. Keep him coming. Where's Cheese Spence Menzel? He's passed out at the moment. You know the little like grayed out words like popping up once in a while? Those are our actual main characters talking. So Laguna, Julia should be making her appearance soon. There she is. You going for it tonight? Yeah, go for it. No. Whatever, man. Jinty Sushi's working. Don't go back on your word. Come on. You've waved to her. Give me a break. I've returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have Eyes on Me playing in the background. I used to love this song. So you say, but we know you will. You'll do it. Don't bother me in my time of bliss. Are you blinding? FF8, yes. I played it a little bit yesterday too, but yesterday I had a rough day. I started with Genshin, switched to Zelda, got stuck in a shrine, got really pissed off. Then I switched to Final Fantasy to finish it because I was like, no, I just can't. I can't do shrines anymore. To be too close. So, to be this close to Julia. Is this guy serious? No. Uh-oh. My leg's cramping up. Oh, it's Johnny! Kakori. Sad. He gave up. Look at him. Nani? Can I do it? Akuna, you fail. He's so awkward. Good work, Aguna. Good work, Aguna. Mission successful. Here, have a seat. Ihitenondayo. I know that's from Genshin, but I haven't heard it yet. I didn't think you'd actually do it. Our popularity rating is going up to a point. Yeah, but you got a pretty pitiful figure out there. I'd say you're about a -3 on the manliness scale. Yeah. 大丈夫ですか? 大丈夫? He wants to find a toilet. The way he is moving like that. So what do you want? Sigh. Julia sure is pretty. We're taking off. Hey, what's the rush? It's so nice today. Relax and stay a while, Laguna. May I? Seriously, everyone walks like you got ants in their pants in this game. Striker. It gave me chest rage from earlier. Hey Skittles, how are you, honey? I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, ah! Aww. Nothing much, I just got my nails done. I wish I had. I'm going out a little bit tomorrow. But my nails looks like garbage. But I don't have money to pay for it, and I'm too lazy to do it. Did I interrupt anything? Not at all. I'm doing well. I'm pretty good. I woke up late, and then I watched movies, and so I started 2 hours late. But I'm pretty good. Please sit down. Oh man. It's really her. What do I do? Girl, sword, help! What do I do? But, man, she's pretty. What's this guy thinking? I like this double, like the two people thinking at the same time. You okay now? Kind of. How's your leg? Leg? Oh, this. Yeah, it's fine. Hugs. Yay! Hugs for help. Hugs for everybody. Yay! Yes. Skittles. I think everybody right now in chat. Yeah. So I'm gonna say the same thing as Skittles. Everybody in chat right now streams. So if you want, if you want anybody to watch when everybody's
Listen
not
here, you
on,
little shit.
everybody's a streamer in the chat right now. So if you guys want to watch anybody when you're not on, everybody except Striker. Striker is usually playing with well, she's usually in everybody's chat, but she's Coffee's mod, so she kind of streams in a way, right, Striker? Kind of. Happens all the time when I get nervous. Were you nervous? Oh yeah, I'm still kinda. That drone is your favorite, yes. Striker is our main supporter. Yeah, she is. Striker is awesome. That's why she's VIP. Nobody babysit. Yeah, she does babysit. You can relax. You don't have to get nervous around me. But yeah, Striker does babysit. She reminds me to take breaks because I don't. Like if I can go for 6 hours without without even going to the bathroom, because I just get stuck in the game and then I just play and then I forget to take a break. So Striker's good at keeping me in check. Say, would you like to talk somewhere private? I have a room here. In your room? What? It's weird having motion sickness after not playing for a month. Oh yeah. I have that playing Minecraft. She always takes care of me and puts me in a shark tank. It's like Striker's Jamie's a mom. Mama. She's like the sweetest thing. But Striker is like the strict babysitter. We have mom and babysitter together. Which is weird because I'm older than both of you. It's pretty hard to talk freely here. Everyone's listening in. And me as the baby. His leg is gonna cramp so bad, right? Since I played Left 4 Dead for the first hour and already my head was spinning. Oh no. Baby Sha do 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 do. Of course I do. Baby Sha do 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 do. Do we need to make a sound alert with that? Baby Sha. He's all grown up. Sniff sniff. I'm an English teacher in Japan. I've sung the Baby Sharks, all the versions of Baby Shark, the Christmas version, the Halloween versions. I've sang all of them. So make a sound alert with Striker's TTS. That would be funny. I do have TTS in the Discord, but I don't know how to set it up for Striker. So I might need help with that. I don't know how to split it up. I always screw up so bad about talking myself too much. It's always been like that, but not tonight. I'm all ears for Julia. Depends what words you want from the TTS. Probably baby shock. That would be funny, yeah. But yeah, I did like link Katie bot in my Discord too in case you wanted to you eventually come in to stream with us. Like, oops, Striker, I just don't know how to set it up. I don't know tech. I'm trying to build like Mr. Leguer Loire. Loire? Leguer Loire. Eh? I don't know how to pronounce it. I've been expecting you. Mrs. Julia's room. Like, gonna have that stuck in my head all day. That's perfectly okay. Like, no. My usual TTS voice is very strong. Yeah, I need to figure out how KD bot works for you. Like, I have it in the Discord. I just don't know how to set it up properly to be able to be used. I'll have Johnny do it. He knows how to do it. She's laughing at him so hard because you don't know where to sit. Well, I've been living in Japan for like almost 10 years, so yeah. I speak it every day. Like, I took Japanese class when I was in university. I did 2 years in Canada, but like I already like used like primer, like what was it, prim, I don't remember, like one of those like uh Pimsleur, yeah, Pimsleur. I took like some of those like Japanese lessons, and then I couldn't learn by myself, so I ended up like going to university in Asian studies. I should have done coding. Honestly, I should have gone for coding like I wanted to do originally, but I went in Asian studies instead. So I did 2 years of Japanese in university, and then I came to Japan for 1 year as a student, went back home, finished my degree, and then I came back here to work as a teacher. But it's been almost 10 years since I've been here. I can set up KittyBot. It's very simple. Okay, I'll look at that. But yeah, if you do end up streaming with us, it's gonna be easier to have you in there so that you can actually use the bot. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm a really big fan of yours, so I'm really kind of nervous, you know. So that's why you come to hear me play so often. You saw me? Run away! Like all kitty butt needs its own channel. Is cramping leg is very nervous. Yeah, look at him. He's like just walking back and forth now. Do, 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 do. Pacing. You were listening. You were always smiling while listening, right? You have beautiful eyes. Though they were a little bit scared now. Don't worry, I'm not going to pluck him out and eat him. I just want to talk, gazing into those eyes. She's a little bit forward, isn't she? Would you like a drink? Wine, perhaps? I must be dreaming. Yeah, he's really awkward. Yeah, I don't like fighting too much, but you know, you get to travel, seeing new places and stuff. Now he drank too much and he's just talking and talking and talking. And it's fun because Kairos and Ward are always with me. Hey, we should all go out drinking sometime. What'd you say? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I want to quit the army and become a journalist, so I can tell people about all the things I've seen on my travels. He's already loosened up. So like the other day, one of my articles, what made the readers call him. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that was way cool. The guy's way out of that girl's league. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, and then he's never gonna stop. I'm sorry, I didn't know wine made you sleepy. You look adorable when you're asleep. How would I fall asleep? Oh no. Hi. Yes? I must have fallen asleep talking on like that. Tell me about yourself, like your dreams for the future. I want to sing. Not just play the piano, but sing too. Oh, I'd love to hear it. But I can't. But I can't. I'm no good at writing lyrics. That must be tough. But thanks to you, I think I can come up with something. Thanks to me? Yes. The many faces you've shown me. Times when you were hurt, worried, or felt pain deep inside you. Your smile, your face, your eyes. That song. You've shown me something. I think you can come up with a song. Wow, I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, is it? She just pinched him, by the way. Akana, new orders. Meet by the presidential residence on the double. Can we meet again? Of course. I have to come here to hear you sing. Damn it, Kairos, right? Ruining the moment. Train announcement. Next up, Timber. Timber. Next up, Timber. Timber. Were we all asleep? Ugh. Maybe someone released some sleeping gas. There's lots of people who resent seed. Maybe. Better be careful. Am I missing anything? Anyone hurt? I like that when she's asking, like, am I missing anything? She's checking her boots. I don't think so. What a relief. Everything's cool with me. I had such a nice dream. I had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. I dreamt I was a moron. Oh, good grief. Yep. See, I don't understand sleeping gas. If you're going to gas your enemies, why allow them to wake up from it? Yeah. Was face bombing so hard through that whole dream. Oh yeah. We will be arriving in Timber shortly. For those getting off, please be sure you have all of your belongings. But seriously, sir, Laguna was so cool. What? Hey, there was a Laguna in my dream too. He's a Galbadian soldier, right? Laguna, Kairos, and Ward. Huh? That's it. That's what. There's no way we can understand this. Let's just concentrate on our mission first. There was more in my dream too. I guess you're right. We'll put this incident on hold. I'll report it to the Master once we get back to Garden. We should be getting there soon, eh? There we go. Psych yourself up, baby. I don't have a good voice, though. I'm not good with voices. Whee! Woo! Still sleepy. Imagine Swole actually working with people, right? Mr. Lone Wolf. I used to have that necklace and I don't know where it is anymore. I'm so upset. I probably left it in Canada. I'm really sad about it. I'm not good with people with voices either. I can relate. Squeak! Striker renamed Squall Squeal. That's why she's doing that. It's somewhere in my drawer. Here. I have the necklace with the the rings together. Like, you know, on Squall's rings. But I don't remember where the necklace went when I moved. I can't move. Okay. Oh, the forests of timber have changed. But the Mughals are still here. But the Chocobos are still here. But owls are still around. Timber, sir. Come with me, sir. That's why my brother forces me to do voices when I stream in Final Fantasy games. That's the thing, like, with the newest one, they actually talk, like 10 and up, they actually talk, so you don't need to. But these old ones, you need to read. if you want the stream to understand what you're talking about. So, yeah. But sir, what about the muggles? I know, right? Please, please, sway, sir. Raiders. Why did they write Raiders on the train? Assuming the opening of FF9 was brutal. Oh my gosh, I bet. Especially the play. Oh my goodness. So, you guys are Seed. I'm the squad leader. I'm the squad leader. I'm the squad leader, Squall. This is Ellen Selfie. Nice to meet ya. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls. I just... Look at Zal, it's like, shoo, hand up. And he's still holding like this. Oh my gosh, I believe you. I tried talking like a grandma once because like there was a grandma talking in a game. I think it's in Zelda. And like, oh, I was like, oh my gosh. I can't talk it like a grandma for this long. I know, Zelda's still holding his hand like this, like... Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Look at him. When he's pissed, he goes and like punch around. Looks like you already met Watts. Hey. Zelda's butt hurt. Yeah. I guess it's just our princess then. It's a princess nap time, sir. Oh man. Princess, it's a nap time. Hey Skull, sorry, but could you go and get the princess? She's in the last room up those stairs. Some of our other guys are in the rooms on the way. Ask him if you get lost. Were we hired to run errands? Well... are you angry? We're not golfers or Seed Special Forces. This is the last time for this kind of thing. Ouch. Is she gonna start singing about the trains again? Skull, way to go! You tell him. They can't treat us that way. I love Selfie. These guys don't seem to have it together. Yep. Gotta say though, the biggest challenge of doing this remaster has been fixing Squall's face. He's quite good looking now. But yeah, in the first game he looked rough. Really rough. Hi. The sound of the train moving. It's so relaxing. What? You're gonna wake the princess? You've got some guts, man. Our princess in the room further down. Good morning, Mike. How are you today? I see his face is no longer a pixelated train wreck. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Usually Mike uses his prime sub on me so that Johnny doesn't gift himself. Thank you so much, Mr. Hurricane. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I was just about to push your press one. Well, now you can go and sub to Mr. Gherkin. Everybody's subbed in the chat right now. I need to resub to you too before Cat B before Johnny gets to me too. Hey, you're from the party. So does that mean you're a seat? Well, I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's 2 other with me. Yes! Seat is here! Take it easy. It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh. So you were looking for the headmaster at the party? Well, Squall must have really not been down with that. I don't know. The way you looked at her at the party, I'm not sure about that. You know Cypher? Yeah. Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now Squall is upset because she brought up Cypher. Now that you guys are here, I'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. Likes to be a lone wolf so he doesn't get hurt. I know somebody else like that. Alright. Yes? I'm going back to the others. Okay, let's go. Squall, is he here? He? Cypher. No, he's not a seed. Oh. Perfect Reno voice. I'm doing the same voice for her that I've been doing for Selfie. Her name is Renoa. I'm not changing the names. Very pleased to meet Very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed member dance quite well, don't they? Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be a mission requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of seeds to learn various skills. Oh, so it's work related. That's too bad. Shake head. Here, let me introduce you. Angelo! Oh my god, Squall. Sir, you fell. This is my partner. Angelo. Angelo is really smart. Here, let me tell you. And another tutorial. The trick Angelo can learn are listed on the settings screen. The 4th status screen lists all of the tricks that Angelo can learn. The gauge on the right indicates how much has been learned. When the gauge is full, the trick has been learned. If the gauge is not full, the trick has not been learned yet. To learn a new trick, move the cursor to the trick name and press A. Which I'm assuming it is X because I'm not using an Xbox controller, okay? Why are you telling me I'm using an Xbox controller? It's been so hard on Zell's limit break because I'm using a PS2 a PS4 controller. PS2, a PS4 controller, but like I don't have the buttons for it's showing me the buttons for the Xbox, so I'm like, which button is it? I don't know. So Angelo is a Pokemon, pretty much, right? Now, as Reno walks around, the gauge will fill up and Angelo will learn tricks. If you select a trick that has already been learned, there will be a message before you close the screen. Yes. And you can also learn new skills with the magazines. I know. Good pals across the world, yeah. Smart, huh? I have some very important work to do now. Be good, Angela. Okay, I'll meet you there. Poor puppy. Aw, look at the poor pup. He's so upset. PlayStation and... Yeah, the other day it was showing me the PlayStation buttons, but today it's showing the Xbox button. So I'm not sure why. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, poor puppers. Oh, I should have saved. No, I should have saved. Because I don't want to go through that talk again if we fell. This is all. And selfie. Hi, everyone. This way. Oof. Yeah. Distant, anywhere you want. Well, we might be able to save before we start. This is a full-scale operation because there's so much to talk, right? Hugs! Yay, all the hugs! It's dangerous to go around alone. Take this. Hugs! Our resistance, the Forest House, will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top-secret info from Galbadia. Galbadia? Gosh. I got the info, sir. There's a VIP from Galbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP. The guy's name is Vinzer Delling. Our arch enemy and the president of Galbadia. Vinzer Delling is a scoundrel. He's a dictator, not a president. Not even popular in Galbadia, sir. I keep thinking the Forest Elves instead of the Forest Owls. They are the Forest Elves now. Yeah. I'm cold. Our plan is to blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher? My gosh, I love Selfie. She's crazy. Ah, she cracks me up. Not quite. She certainly has a personality, right? So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding it in right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by first escort. The red car is the president's car. Darling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedure in 7 steps. Yeah, this mission was something if I remember well. 1. Sneak on board the second escort. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. Proceed cautiously across the roof to the second escort. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. 3. Proceed across the roof of the president's car. We can move across the roof on the president's car without worrying too much. Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his cars. Uncouple the first escort car. Boom. Game over, right? Selfie! Oh my gosh, selfie. Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process. I know, Selfie's amazing. I just love her. After the car is uncoupled, have the dummy car and our base move in after the uncoupling. We'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling. This process will probably be similar to the first one. Escape with the president's car in our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the president's car, and after that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Delling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7th procedure. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point. It will be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes? You sure that's enough? According to the simulation that we ran, it should take about only 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seeds, right? Of course, too easy. ... Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying the sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he is shaking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of the one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So, exactly how do we avoid them? Stop if there is a blue guard below you. Run if there is a red guard below you. Basically run or stop depending on which guard is below you. That's about it for the sensor. So it said run if Stop if blue, run if red. That feels like opposite as you'd think normally. Was AFK for a good bit. Had to fiddle with nail extensions. that comment from Selfie made you stress so hard when you first did this. Yeah, Selfie's crazy. I love her, but she's crazy. I'm wondering what going violet polish and staying with bubble polish. Aw, that's cool. I have long nails right now. I should have done like my nails, but I can't be bothered since I've been all home and not going out. I'm not very ladylike anyway. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort car. Question: How can you uncouple the car? How can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we can temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To enable it, we have to enter several codes. And we have the codes. We know how to ask them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall will slide down on the side of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now I need you to listen carefully. Oh my gosh. Buttons. That is gonna be hard with because I don't know. I'm assuming they're in the same order right now. I'm assuming anyway. Squall train, yeah. I'm assuming these buttons are. So it's because it's made up of numbers between 1 and 4. So 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers. Instead it will have 4 buttons. I'm playing on the PS4 controllers. I'm playing on a PS4 controller. Why? This not same button. For instance, if I relay 3, 1, 2, 4, you'll have to push. Someone help me. You'll have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. We might fail this. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connection. Those are Xbox buttons. After we uncouple the cards, we'll have to wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's start practicing entering the code. Enter 3 codes, and so we'll finish. Okay. We can see if the codes actually work this way. Okay. They're in the same order. Okay, got it. Okay. You got it? Yes, I do. But excuse me, guys. I need a 2-minute break. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I need bathroom and stretch break. I'll be right back. Gonna say break time. I needed to go pee. I needed to use the bathroom. Oops. All the videos are flying everywhere. In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to that switch point. Don't forget that. Yeah. Mission sucks. Ouch. That's all. By the way, this model looks nice, but the president's car looked kind of shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renault made it. That's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, shut up. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Stelling. Your next break will be 2 hours from now, I've predicted. I'm probably gonna end before that. Today's striker. I need to get up tomorrow. So I shouldn't stay up until 6 like I've been doing lately. It's one of the ugliest things that I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. What? Squall stays quiet on that one. Selfie's mouth, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing something a little bit special, so I'm not gonna be on. So I wanted to be on today, but I got on later than I wanted to. So today's gonna be shorter too. So next one should be Sunday night, hopefully. Are you guys finished? Enough about the models. Can we get on with it now? Poor Squill. Do you understand? Yes, please don't explain this again. Let's decide on the party. Gathering information is my first specialty, sir. Ouch, my stomach. We're moving again. I'll go take a look. I don't know what time I'll be back though. So I can't promise on a time striker for Sunday, but if everything goes well, yeah, we could do that. Talk to what's when you're ready, so we can go save first. Yeah, I'm just not sure when I'll be here on Sunday. I can't promise a time. I'm taking sort of a weekend off. Anytime is good with me. Since you just came back. Yeah, that's good. That sounds good. And maybe we can get Mike in. He's playing Dead by Daylight right now. Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look. See, it's a piece of art. I know the kidnapping in plasma would be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. Are you ready? Okay, blue stop, red move. We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Get ready. We should time our jumps well after we catch up to them. Save some time. From now, we have exactly 5 minutes to complete the preparation. Let's try to use every second. Sorry, I might not read chat as much right now because of this. We are very limited on time. Come on, guys, stop talking. See you, Shaw. Thank you so much for the raid earlier. Thank you so much. Have a nice rest. Get some rest after your... Yeah, definitely get some rest. Especially if you're dizzy. Go get some sleep. I'll talk to you soon, hun. Hope you feel better super fast. More hugs are needed up in here. Yes, all the hugs. Sir, everything is in order, sir. You again? That's 27 times now. How many more times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report? Sorry, sir, but it is my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. There goes my month's paycheck. How am I gonna propose to her now? I'm gonna have to put it up again. Poor guy. This is the second escort. We're gonna uncouple this first. Like what said, there should be 2 guards on this car. Steffi and Sally, guys, keep an eye on the guards. Let us know early if you see them coming. The red guard is closer, Squall. You might want to keep an eye on him too. Hold our left button to look to your left and see. Yeah. I don't know which button to look left though. Yeah, well, stop talking. Blue is don't move, I think. And red. Great. Can we go back now? And I'm now stressing out. Come on, you know, hurry up. Okay, that's part done. Oh, this looks nice. Wouldn't it be stressful to be actual doing this for real? Like trying to uncouple and recouple trains while they're moving. Sir, everything is in order, sir. Huh. He's not angry? Phew, that's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he got it. What? Is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. If there is nothing in particular, or I order you to leave immediately. Sir, hi, sir. Yes, sir. You'd probably fall off and die, right? Despite it being an old game, that is the most sketchiest looking scene ever. Well, these games were like, they took 4 CDs. The interior looks different, looks shabbier, maybe not. Yes, he is a dummy. This is the second escort. After this, we're home free. I think there are 2 guards on this car too. Oh, stressful again. So you're on your own this time. The thing is, don't ask me if I remember. It's just like, I don't know, like, the buttons to watch. Yeah. You're kind of stressing me out, girl. I have a feeling I need to go back up. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah. Yeah, there was 4 CDs for this, like all of the Final Fantasies. One of the games I just bought like a thing to be able to try to play Chrono Cross again and the Gen of Dragoon. So I might be able to play those on stream later. Are they coming? No. 2, 2, 3, 3. I have a bad feeling about this one. Up, 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 up. Yeah, Chrono Cross. I remember loving this one and Legend of Dragoon. They were good games. When will Zell ever change his walking stance? Never. Never. 4, 2, 1, 3. Okay. Can I go back up? Yeah, I just got I just ordered an adapter so I can plug it on my capture card, so hopefully I can play those eventually. They look a lot more shabbier than this though, but I don't know how well they age, especially Legend of Dragoon. But I will never change it. No. Yeah, I still have cheese in his pants the whole game. Yeah, it does. It was a cool game, man. Those games were cool. Finally waiting so long. Like, I had this thing when I was younger. Like, after I found this game, Final Fantasy VIII, I got in the thing, like, I started playing this, and I played 7, 9, like, and then I got, like, so enamored with Square Enix that I bought, like, so many Square Enix games. Like, I would go to the, like, Blockbusters and buy their used games. So I have a lot of all those old games, and I brought them over. I don't know if my save cards still work. I hope they do. They've been in a box forever, so hopefully they do work. Yay! Our siege rank went up. We did it. Ow, ow, ouch. He's got a weak stomach for someone under resistance. There is only one blockbuster left and it's in Alaska. Yeah. Most of them closed, yep. You three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiation with the president. We'll have to fight it, so... Better make sure we have junctions equipped. What happened to Zell? Wait. Why does Zell have nothing? No. That's weird.
Yeah.
Snakes a striker and shares his duck soup. Duck soup, yo. It's good. Let's go fight zombie president. Yeah. A duck water torment. Yeah. I'll take curry worse. Thank you very much. Can I save before I go fight that thing? Yes, I can. Do you guys all have junctions? Wait, who's in the party right now? Selfie, right? Does Selfie has a junction? What the hell? She had siren equipped. Oh no, she had Shiva. Never mind. No, she had Quetzal. Okay. There we go. The problem is now I probably gave all my magic to... Oh, the fudge. Yes. Not you. Ah, this game. Wait. Switch. That's it. There you go. I'll get there sometime. Why did it remove their GF? Okay, I got this. Sorry. It removed like my character's GF. I don't know why. My child doesn't have cheese in his pants. It's a duck water. Squash above again the GF. I don't know why it unequipped. Like, he still has 2. But because I gave him 2 because I only have 4 right now. I tried doing this one. Oh. I tried doing this one before when I first started, but it was a bit too strong for me at the moment, so I need to get a bit stronger before I get it. Skull has a lot of girlfriends. Yeah. Squeal. As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady? What's wrong? Boo-hoo, too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber. You pass along a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? Ah, my butt hurts from all this sitting, young lady. Isn't this just creepy? What did you have in store for me if me and I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Creepy. Even Selfie's like, ah! Quite abusing though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? That was so creepy. You fell for it. No! So, I have selfie that can only attack. That was cringe, yeah, it was. He's twitching like he is on trigger. Hey, Vermilion, good morning. I forgot to equip actions to selfie. I'm kinda doomed. I have a bad feeling about this. Good morning, good morning. How are you, hun? We have a very active chat today. It makes me very, very happy. But I'm pretty stupid and I forgot to equip some abilities to selfie, so she can only attack. So if I can actually do this, I'll be really surprised. Because she's my best at magic, so she's the best one for casting Cure. The vibes, yes. Woke up a little late, but I blame my cats. Blame the cats. Hugs! Yes, all the hugs. Hey, Roll King! How are you today? Ustic. Selfie? I don't think so. She's tiny. She's a tiny little thing. That thing, on the other hand. I'm doing good, except that I'm a little bit stupid and forgot to give Selfie some abilities. I feel bad. Ew. So she can only attack. She can't even use items. Mr. President, to my trucks. You have a problem, sir. Right? Need to check this man to rehab. Yeah, he's kind of... He looks like he would fit well in Resident Evil. Oh yeah, some of the games I have, and I don't know if I'll play them because they terrify me, is Parasite Eve. Wait. Stuck. I want to see what this is. Who? The zombie we're fighting. The thing is, I'm not good with horror games. They terrify me, so I'm not very good at... I'm not good at playing them. I already have nightmares either way. But this guy's nightmare fuel. Draw. Esuna. No, don't... Cast. Blue skin, blonde haired. Blue skinned? Ah, you mean in... Oh. I haven't drawn the last thing. I don't know if it's something important. The blonde one is a guy. You mean the one in yellow? Ah, No. Shiva. Okay. Got it. You mean Shiva. Yeah, that's Shiva. That's a summon. No, don't kill Squall. Yeah, the thing is, because I forgot to equip abilities to selfie, it's kind of... I'm probably doomed. I'm probably gonna have to fix this. Yeah, this is Shiva. I will king. She's a little bit different in each game. I like the way she looks in this one though. I should raise Squall, but I want to see what this is. No, don't silence. Okay, so you can silence Selfie, I don't care. She doesn't have any abilities to silence. Okay, so what did we draw? Zombie. Okay. Potion? Face down rather. I shouldn't have done that quite yet though, because right now he's probably gonna kill him again. Yep. But there's no other time I can raise them because Selfie doesn't have anything. I fucked up. I really fucked this up. That was completely my fault. That was my fault. I made this a lot more difficult than it should have been. Yeah, another limit break. I wish Selfie would get a limit break because her limit breaks are OP if you can do it fast enough. Like she can get like full cure. That is really OP. Okay, we got it. How did I do this with Selfie having no abilities? That's a good question. Man, I can't believe the president was a fake. I can't believe we fell for it. Info, sir. New info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security is super tight, sir. The TV station? Wine Timber. They can broadcast just as easily from Galbadia. Do you think the Dalit communication tower has anything to do with this? What's that? Hate it when I forgot map a character battle menu, right? Dalit is a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbanian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cables, which only supports online broadcasting. So what that's supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that. What I would want to know is, what is the What is the president going to broadcast? Squeal for squealed. Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love and peace. Yeah, I'm not sure about that selfie. Everybody's like, no. Like in Japan, like this. It's like, no. Like, no way. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. It's been that long? Wouldn't it be just wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then. Love and peace is great, but sadly can't happen all the time. Yeah. Can you guys give us a minute? Before I forget. It's kind of important. Yeah. Can't we just go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check its call? Do you call that a strategy meeting? I can't leave. Whisper, whisper, whisper. There's a clipping from a magazine. Anarchist Monthly. There is a meme in memes. Fucks on this bed all the time. I like. Okay, guys. Can you please move on? Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan. Oh, bother. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. Hugs. On the hugs. Oof, what's it say? Bellum Garden, herefore referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, hereafter referred as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing up of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision. Johnny, for fuck's sake. The hell? I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. Did it work that time? Yeah, it did. You got me. Oh my god. god, thank you. We're gonna hear a lot of giggling. Oh my gosh. And everybody likes to make me cry. What is this? Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Thank you. Gonna hear this giggling for 10 times now. Thank you. Like, the only thing I can say is like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Johnny, you've been beaten. Man, you guys are crazy. Now that means I'm gonna have to make a new emote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still using Johnny. Well, Laura was complaining that she lost her sub earlier, but now she got it back again. Oh my gosh, you guys! Thank you so much. You know, I'm just... Don't start to have train, holy shit. Oh, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Gherkin. You're so sweet. I can be ours to figure out bits. It's not hard to understand, but you don't have to. I'm just happy with you guys talking in chat. I'm just happy like with everybody talking in chat and talking in the Discord and like being a community and everything. You guys are like, oh man, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Everybody's so awesome. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, Vermilion. Oh, you guys are crazy. Thank you. Everybody's fighting for first. Yes, Fox tears. This is like it's the second day in a row everybody's like so sweet and like making me cry because you guys are just too awesome. You know, like the one thing I'm appreciating the most since I started streaming is just like seeing all this community grow and everybody like just hanging out and talking to each other and like supporting each other and like talking like just like seeing people in chat like not just talking to me but talking to each other like you guys have been doing. That's what I've been like appreciating the most, but you guys are supporting me so much like I'm blown away. I'm just blown away. Your biggest shrimp. Aww. Man. It's a good thing I don't wear makeup. I have makeup everywhere. Oh, you guys. I'm just happy when you guys come and chat. But thank you. I mean, oh man, you guys are breaking me. Broken fox. Oh, oh man. The longest I haven't worn makeup was for you. I never wear makeup. I'm too lazy. I'm just too lazy. To the forest house, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieve independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed member can be made. Valen Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer. Aww, I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much, really. That is so vague. I'm trying to go back to the game, but I'm still blown away by all of you guys. You just wait until next paycheck. Come on, Johnny. You don't need to waste your paycheck on me. Mad good vibes. The good vibes isn't me though. It's the community. It's all you guys.
Listen here, you little shit.
Are you saying that to me? Are you saying that to me, Johnny? That's the thing. The good vibes isn't from here. It's from you guys. You guys are doing the good vibes in chat. You know, I'm just here playing games and being silly, and you guys are the one talking to each other and being so sweet and supportive and like having all the good vibes. So, you know, Johnny Bravo out there, you drop your mortgage. Right? And check already handed off too late. Hey, you're paid professionals. No complaining. Better they got 400k. Good grief, guys. Oh. Third place good looks good on you. Yeah, I can't believe you guys are fighting over an icon. Next rent pay is going to this channel from Johnny. If this keeps up, you guys are actually gonna pay my rent. Jesus. But seriously, I do love you guys. It's just like I like having everybody here talking to each other and all the good vibes in this chat is just awesome. My stomach. Sounds like me lately. Of the four of us, the one who will be heading to the TV station will be Selfie. So I like Selfie. Hold on, I need to read. Next rent. Sorry, landlord, I can't pay rent. But I went to a more important cause. Gee. We're gonna break her. Yeah, but it did. If you two join up together, you're really gonna make me cry. I'm gonna be like bawling over my desk. Again, yeah, you guys break me every day. You guys are conspiring in my chat. I can't read it, you know that? Like, break, sobbing and all. you make me cry. Why does everybody want to see me cry? I didn't had it like it. They've been on the store for a while. It's just that they were not available, but now that the store actually made them available, now they can be purchased. I didn't make new ones. they were there from before. It's the ones that I told you they were like not available because stuff. Oh, thank you. I like you guys too. I like you too. You're giving me a warning. It's coming, just don't know when. Mr. Gherkin, I think Johnny's the first one who did that. But yes. And yesterday Vermilion did that too. And now you. So it's like the three of you together are like, I swear, if the three of you team up, I'm just gonna be bawling my eyes out. I can't. Like, you see, I'm already like so blown away, and I'm stuck on the menu screen because I don't know what to do anymore. The Discord DM, holy shit. Oh, you guys are crazy. Oops, wrong button. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah. Yeah, all the hugs. Hold on. Hugs. All the hugs. Uber. All the hugs. I was just gonna straight to bed, but this is more fun. It's Johnny. I need to go to bed soon though, so. Should report this for me, friend. Yeah. Oh, guys. Yes, Fox needs to sleep. I actually have plans for the weekend. I need to get out of the house. I haven't gone out of this house in a month because I've been sick, and so I've been in the house forever. So I'm going out a little bit tomorrow. And probably on Sunday too, take a long walk. But yeah, Johnny, if you're up for it Sunday night, I don't know if you usually work out on Sunday nights, but I don't know what time, probably after midnight. So probably around when you come back from work, maybe. Striker would play like Left 4 Dead with us if you're not at the gym. Jeez, guys. I'm not even paying attention to the game now. I'm too paranoid. And also we need to get Mr. Gherkin and Shaw in for some Phasmo. Striker could probably join us with Phasmo as well one of these days. Yeah. Like, I've been sick, so I haven't been able to go to work. So the only time I've left the house was to go to the doctor's office to get papers and medicine and stuff. But tomorrow I'm actually like just going out with a friend just to. There's nothing open, so we're just probably gonna go to an internet cafe and chat. But and Sunday go take a walk together. But yeah, just getting out of the house. Yes, I need to get you in for some Phasma one of these days. I normally skip that day so I can show up. I'd be just before 1 on your clock. Yeah, that should be good for me. So, if Johnny just responded to what I said, probably Sunday, at 1 p.m. my time, so about 2 hours ago from right now for me it's 3. So about 1-ish. If that's okay for everybody. Phasmo we can do another day. I need to get Cha in for some Phasmo and he's in earlier. Would you be down for trying out in silence sometimes? I'm not sure I'd be able to play that. That's too scary. Yeah, I think so, Striker. That's why I was asking Johnny if he was okay with streaming it, like playing it with us. Because I know you wanted to play with, like, not just me, but so. So yeah, probably on Sunday that would be good. But probably like late my time. Silence kind of suck, eh, Mike? Mr. Gherking was playing that yesterday. But playing players being the monster instead of being AI, it makes it more of an hilarious meme. Yeah, yesterday when I raided Mr. Gherkin, the monster was looking at him and then it was like they were talking about his beautiful eyes. That was super funny. Like, do I have consent from you for eating your face or something like that? It was really funny. You're done with playing to play Left 4 Dead for with whoever. I like playing Left 4 Dead with people I know. I don't like playing with just random people. So with you and Johnny, and if we can get Mike to wake up, that would be good. But unless Mandy's streaming on that day, then we'll have to switch. But for me, I'm still gonna be on for a few days. Like, actually, like almost 3 weeks now. Almost every day. I'm just taking 2 days off. Cause stuff. We need those, but that means we have no money. We're out of money. Yeah, I know she's having internet issues. So that's why I don't know when she's gonna stream next. Usually she used to be like really easy to know. Like one day she would stream, then not the next day. The next day she would stream. But right now it's kind of hard to know like when she is going to. All right. Hold on. No. How do I look at their make break again? Oh, status? Yes. Okay. If the time is for Pasmo Fridays, the best days for me. We can look at. Well, I'll try to set something up. I'll try to set. Maybe we can try next Friday. I can try to get Shaw as well. I think he's pretty new to the game though. Mr. Gherkins. I'm actually going to bed now. Stupid having to get up for work. Yeah, it does. Have a good rest, Johnny. Sleep well. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon too. It's 3 a.m. for me, so I should be going up soon. Probably once we can save. And wake up and find somebody and say, here's Johnny. I've done that a bit enough. Yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah, 1 a.m. my time on Sunday, if we can get Johnny in, yeah. Johnny works nighttime, so he's usually on my time. Mr. Gherkins! Oh my gosh! Thank you! I don't even know if I have enough people to actually give like subs to anyone anymore. But you guys like are like, now I'm gonna have to make a hard stream and like make emotes. Because you guys just unlocked my at least one more emote. And I think pretty close to the second one. To the last one. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get stuck on the menu again, you know that. I'm gonna get stuck on the menu just because I'm just like, my brain can process. I'm a broken fox. And I want to show my face better, but I haven't mastered. Oh yeah. So I was actually able to get my face to move in Unreal now. So many ubis. So I'm working on getting like a better VTuber studio where I can switch between 2 avatars, so an anime one and a realistic one. So then I'm gonna be able to show my emotions better. So when you guys make me cry, you're actually gonna be able to see my face like react more. I'm working on that. So yeah. But it's a little bit difficult. I think my cup can't hold all of this. Like the bits are just, all of the subs are just like floating. Yeah. Like I was able to actually, like after that stream, I was actually able to get my VOD to actually be able to talk and move using VC Face. But the other character is stuck in the A pose. So, but yeah, I'm trying to move it along. But I'm waiting right now. What I'm waiting on is like an adapter for an Xbox. I bought an Xbox Kinect to try to have like some kind of motion. So I'm waiting for the adapter to be able to try to import that into Unreal and try to get both characters to be able to move. yeah, there's oops, like that's like there's no real emotions on the anime one. It's really pretty, but there's no emotions. So it's kind of because they don't have a lot of bones like the other Avatar does. So yeah, I I need I'll need before next Sunday. I need to set up the kitty bot for you to be able to use Tracker. So if you join my Discord, I'll make you a mod, that way you can probably like do more stuff. I trust you enough to put you mod in the Discord. But man, you guys, I don't even know what to do now. Why are we in Battle in the City? But yeah, Shaw wants the basically like the sun alerts like you can do whatever. So oops, I've done like I got one for we like Lusty recorded Johnny and we made one of Johnny. So yeah. Eventually that'd be cool to like just replace most of the alerts for actual like more personal stuff than just like random. But I do like my Zelda sound alerts. I like Zelda. I have a Moogle too, I think, in a Chocobo. It's Final Fantasy. I don't remember where we're supposed to go. And now we have battles in the city. Thank you. Like, I'm kind of broken. I'm a broken record now. I don't know what else to say except thank you. I'm like, I feel silly. Yes, mobile stuff. Yes. Yeah, hugs. Hugs. But yeah, you guys talk like about like me having good vibes, but I don't think it's me. I think it's just like this community in general. Like everybody. You guys are awesome. So all the good vibes that come from you. But yeah, that's also the reason I've been like, even though like I'm in a burnout and I'm feeling like crappy and I can't work right now, like that's the reason I've been coming online every day, because it's just been so good to have like you guys to talk to. So it makes me feel so much better, you know. I'm gonna cry for real, seriously. Muggle, Mickey Mouse Muggle mashup. with some of the voices of the bot, I think. Because Muggles are funny. What? Thank you. Yeah. I'm kind of like full of emotions. We need to buy weapons, but I don't have money. Or is it just items? No, it does cost money, right? It's the same. Okay, they're all the same. Okay, don't need. Timber Hotel, there should be a safe point in here. Seriously, thank you. Like, just... I wasn't trying to go there, I was trying to save. But yeah, like, just... No, not without saving, please. But yeah, like... Just... That's why I've been streaming almost every day, because you guys are awesome to talk to. And it's been like... Just... So good to have everybody. Oh, I'm so sentimental right now. Oh my gosh. I got so mad yesterday, and then like I got so mad, and then after that I got so emotional and cried because of like Vermilion, and then I just rated you because I saw you were on, and then went from there. I was like, hi Yummy, how are you, hun? Baloney. How are you, Yummy? Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, I was about to log off because it's 3:30 a.m. for me. So I need to get some sleeps. I don't know where the icon is. I don't know. I didn't know Yummy was subbed. Like, there has been so many, like, gifted subs since yesterday. I don't know anymore who's subbed and who isn't. And sneaky invisible sub badge. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. I'm good. I'm just getting sleepy. You didn't? Yes, this is Fox stream. Yeah. But yeah, I need to sleep. How do you guys feel about watching some arts? What is she drawing? Oh, that looks cool. That looks super cool. Hearts and some boobies. How does that sound to you guys? So we're gonna read out to one of my team members. Her name is Carrie, Karina Rose, and she's doing a heart stream right now, so she's super chill, but she's a little bit more full of energy than I am. But she's really awesome. So hopefully you guys like her. But yeah, if you guys have kids, maybe she has a kid. But yeah, there's some boobies on the stream, so just warning. And thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go cry in my bed now. But I'll be back on Sunday. And Striker, I'll message you for the trying to set up Katie bot for you for the stream on Sunday. Alright. So thank you so much, guys. Let's read Carrie, and I love you guys. I really like you guys. I love you. And talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in 2 days. Yeah. And otherwise I will see you guys in Discord. So talk to you soon. Love you guys. Have a great day or a great night. Probably a great day for most of you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.